Hi, I'm Robert Bulman, and I'm the chair of the Sociology Department at St. Mary's College of California. We're excited to potentially have you in the classroom, and we wanted to share a few things about our department and about each of us individually. You can see other faculty's videos on this site, and for me, I'm going to talk a little bit about the courses I usually teach. I'm primarily a sociologist of education, and so I teach our education and society class. If you're at all curious about the way in which schools work in this country, about the difference between public and private education, about the way men and women and people from different ethnic and racial backgrounds experience education, about the role of education and the system of inequality, then this is the course for you. I'm also a sociologist of culture, and I look primarily at American films, popular Hollywood films in particular, and I look at how Hollywood films have depicted education, specifically how they've depicted high schools. I've written a book on this subject, and I also teach about the book and other aspects of the sociology of culture and the sociology of film in my sociology of film class. In that class, I have students ask any sociological question that they're interested in. Maybe it's about crime and deviance, maybe it's about families or legal institutions, maybe it's about the depiction of women or people of color in Hollywood films. They ask any question of a sociological nature and they analyze the Hollywood films that depict that element of society, and then they apply what they know from their sociology classes to analyze those films. I also teach our course Wealth and Poverty in the United States. Sociologists, as you know, are particularly interested in understanding why we have the inequality we do in our society and what we can do about it. Many of our classes focus on racial and ethnic inequality, gendered inequality, inequality based on sexuality or sexual orientation. My class looks primarily at how income and wealth and education are unevenly distributed in our society. In particular, we look at the effect that inequality of income and wealth and education, the effect they have on the individuals and communities in our society. The rest of the department rounds out our interest in studying society by looking at immigration, at social movements, at political institutions, at crime, at deviance, at families. If there's anything in society that you are curious about, there's a good chance that one of us in the sociology department, if we don't teach a course in that area, we certainly have something to say about it and can advise you in it. If you're interested in sport in American society, if you're interested in global conflict, if you're interested in conversation analysis between individuals, anything that has to do with individuals in relationship to the groups or institutions in our social structures, then sociology is a discipline that has a lot to say about it, and I think you'd be quite happy here. Many of our graduates go on to graduate school, but others get jobs right after they graduate from St. Mary's. We have students who work in human resources as social workers, students who go into law enforcement or go to law school to become lawyers. Many of our graduates become teachers. We have quite a few folks who do go into business. And sometimes students just use sociology as a really solid liberal arts background for whatever graduate education they intend to pursue. We look forward to seeing you at St. Mary's, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all. Thank you.